Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals.
There's the header! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's going to go a long way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. A probing pass. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gear. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Played into space. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And here's Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Up he goes! And he hits the net! 2, and we've barely begun here. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. He's in plenty of space here. That's an imaginative pass. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Figo. Chance! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He's had it taken off him. Pull it. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just eases him off the ball. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullish header! And it's there! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Big header! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Japan are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ferdinand. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Now there's a fine ball, and a chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Oh, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lazio have gone with what looks like an orthodox Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Pullet. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shot could... And the shot! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And here's Suarez, nicely spread. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility, a game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all 3 goals, and it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
He's had a shot! Goal! Lazio!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played into space. Vieira.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. He has found the way through. It's Ibrahimovic! Cleared away. Oh, what has happened here? Bale puts them all in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mateus.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. Mateus providing an outlet on that flank. Ibrahimovic! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckham plays it short. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He scores! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Ibrahimovic! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries a shot! Cleared without complication. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Figo. That's good running with the ball. Closing in on goal. And a chance! Goal! Japan! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Bellingham had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Beckham. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really... And the half-time whistle goes.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo.
And the second half gets underway. Thuram. It's a good ball out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Beckham crosses it in here. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Cannavaro. Luis Suarez. He's in plenty of space here. Great chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. That's tidy. That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo's cross. Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that was very necessary. Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Suarez. Tries a measured ball. Gets his head on it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Neymar. Mateus, given the lift of his goal, goes for a shot! It's in! They're back within reach! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lazio have their second corner now. That pass isn't the best. Japan are looking to go forward now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Bale, great vision. Ibrahimovic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Ferdinand. No way through. Bellingham. Played out wide. Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ibrahimovic. That ball looks a good one. It's a threatening ball. Mate shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neymar. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Bigo does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Hullet! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
And this is Ibrahimovic, and this is Bale. Araujo. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And it's been played through. Oh, sweet feet. Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance here to counter. And the number on the board is 3. Chance! Sticks it away! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And yes, it's him again. Japan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And just to confirm that the referee did issue... And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Japan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, This has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost There's a quick free kick. Now it's Bale. Strong running down that left flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. In once more. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Luis Suarez. Foot in. Searching pass he's played there. Maldini cuts out the pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pullet. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ibrahimovic. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Messi. Gerrard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a little off target. Gerrard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Gerrard. Vietnam finding their passes. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A probing pass. Ferdinand makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pullet. Gerrard. It's Pirlo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Maldini. Nesta. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's certainly on the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away. Tries to pass it through. Pings it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Beckham. And it's Pirlo. Ibrahimovic. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Driving on and making good progress. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's forced to go back. That has been cut short. Now it's Pullet. Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Gerrard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
most accurate pass. 5 minutes till the break. Vigo, it's Vigo! Big moment, massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in... Oh, he's been caught napping. Up he goes! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see them.
And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Japan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Japan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Giuseppe Bergomi. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 22, Lau. Number
There's the
11,
start of the second half.
Neymar.
Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. It's a searching pass. Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a good ball out wide. Crossed into the middle. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Pirlo for Ferdinand. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gerrard. That is lovely. That's a good ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball. He's a sharp little ball here. The message is clear, none shall pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. He's one-on-one, short, big chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious fit. Oh, what a climb! It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's had a shot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So is this the start of a comeback? Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Spread neatly. In with the challenge. Neymar, played in deep. And the ball is out of play.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Iniesta. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it into space. Neymar's cross. And it's Iniesta. And he's in shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Saka, great vision, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Quality ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Crosses it in here, and he's taking no chances there. Crossed in once, he rises! He should have put that one away.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
The final 5 minutes. Neymar. And here's Iniesta. Saka receives it. Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And this is Beckham. Looking for the run. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bale. Bale's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Bale puts them all in. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham! And that has been cleared. And that is the last effort of the game. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Luis Suarez. Good purposeful running this. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pressing high and with purpose. Could be danger here. That looks... Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Ibrahimovic made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Chilwell. That's a throw. Branthwaite. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rice. And it's Palmer. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kane touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Kane finds himself offside. Jordan Henderson gets a foot in and wins the ball. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Kane. Rice. Chilwell. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. England with the corner. They're first. Can he finish? No, he's missed it. And it's Bale. Japan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls.
He's having a shot! Goal! Japan! Ibrahimovic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kane. Foden. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Foden goes steaming forward. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Shot could be on. And he's heaved it away. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Ferdinand is there and he can get that clear. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rice. Looking to play him in. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolute... Oh, shooting chance! Palmer. For Rice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chilwell. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Chilwell gets a cross in, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chilwell has it out wide and in space. And that'll be a goal kick. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And so we're off again. More and more pressure on the ball here. Yehi. Chilwell. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Chilwell plays it in. It's their second corner of the game. Gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's got his cross in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good ball out wide. Wriggles his way through. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Henderson clears it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Palmer. Foden. And it's Palmer. For Jordan Henderson. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that was vital. And they've got rid. Almost an hour gone. And it's Chilwell. Now it's Foden. Chilwell has it in a wide position. It's a good-looking delivery. Ibrahimovic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good running, strong and purple. Header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 11.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a really well-measured ball. Figo tries to play it through, takes a chance! Decent enough try.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played into the box.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Pickford claims comfortably. England are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Japan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Foden, now Foden. It's a loose ball. Kane! England have their third corner. Terrific header! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution.
That has been knocked clear. He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Palmer, and it's Rice. That's a promising run he's making on the right. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Figo. And this is Beckham. Swings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Japan have reclaimed it.
4 added minutes has
He
been
can get that
indicated.
clear. Bale puts his foot on the gas. Jordan Henderson. Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Gerrard. And that's been it. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Alejandro Garnacho, will inject a nice thrust into this team, as well as an element of unpredictability. You never quite know whether he was going to cut inside or whether he's going to look to hit the byline. And he can be a real threat. But what I really like about him is that he always comes back for more. He has the appetite to keep at it, and I like that.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Big chance! It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Now it's Beckham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Big header! Goal! Japan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Johor Darul Tazim with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
Looking to play him in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Bale. Messi. Now it's Raul.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Johor Darul Tazim applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work.
Oh, what has happened here? Has crossed into the middle. Vitinha. Defending was strong and firm. That's good running with the ball. He's through here, and he's onside. Now, can he find a finish? And smartly and Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. Turan. Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven. He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And Back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. And he's whipped a terrific header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. A header! No, not the best of headers. Bigo does really well to win the ball there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Oh, good ball!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Raul. And he was quick to react. Nice looking ball. Vitinha. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Join me in wishing all
Japan
the best for
can
members
be
of our
fairly
fan club
satisfied then.
celebrating their
It's so
wedding
far so good for them,
anniversary.
and it's 1-0 at the break.
On the field, number
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
on the field is
A solitary
number
goal,
14,
that has been the crucial difference. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bardiol picks it up from the goal kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Searching pass is played there. Oh, Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. It's Gerrard! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Gerrard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Vitinha spots it and intercepts. Raul. Johor Darul Tazim looking to pass their way through. Opts to play it back. And it's Vitinha. And here's Mbappe. Still just a single goal between the sides.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Japan are now... And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ferdinand charging forward down that flank. He's got tall. Oh, crossbar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Not so much sophistication as doggedness. Great chance! He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, just a consolation, or is... Oh, what a climb! He scored! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders.
Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Inviting looking ball, that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Well timed, excellent interception. Kukçu. Bernardo Silva. Belletti. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Showing good feet. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's a promising position. Plays it in. Mbappe!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And claimed it back swiftly. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's out for a goal kick. Gerrard goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he whips it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Japan clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Belletti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Kukçu. And it's made its way to him. And this is Bernardo Silva. Lovely feet. He's got away. And he shoots! Looking for a runner. Floated through. Oh no, this does not... Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And that's definitely not his best. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Tries to pass it through. And that's been one straight... Great chance! Just swings wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, that's a key interception. Figo. Beckham. Figo. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Belletti. Half-time getting close now. It's a searching pass. He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gerrard proves too strong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Figo, who does have an assist to his name, pinches it off him. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in plenty of space here. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Japan in control at half-time, 2-0.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare i vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
And the second half gets underway.
Sostituito con il numero 22.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bernardo Silva. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Figo flashes it across. Cleared away. And it's Figo. Oh, it's played into the area. There's the shot! Loose ball, big chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Park Ji-sung carries the ball down the right. Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Drogba. Il numero 10.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Ronaldinho.
No, that's been intercepted. Bale puts the ball in. And this is Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Drogba. Japan are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had...
Park Ji-sung! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van der Ven knocks it into space. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Saliba, he won't be happy with that one. Bale gets into some space. He's dealt with that well. And this is Bale, in again. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's onside. He slings it in. And they've got rid. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Park Ji-sung. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Raul. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 16. Lascia il campo per il numero 5.
What a throw in. And it's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is good alertness. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Bale. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. They've got a corner here. Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Park Ji-sung.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No way through. Beckham, and he's managed to get free. Figo, he's in a great position here. Japan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Time added on 4 minutes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of... He's had a shot! It's in! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Takes the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to pass it through. Vigo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get through. Terrific header! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pirlo, Gerrard, Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Pele. And it's Ibrahimovic. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bale. Swung over. Beckham. Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. Japan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Pele stood up well to him there.
Japan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Deftly away. Nicely weighted, but chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Played out to the left flank. Owen! Well, that is one way to stop him. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass. Pirlo. That's Gerrard. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Beckham picks it up out wide. Beckham with great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Japan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Bale, he has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it in. Czech claims it without any fuss. Griezmann. Jordan Henderson. The ball's gone astray. Rijkaard. Beckham. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played into space. Taken back almost at once. Looking for the run. Well, now here's a good battle. But oh, what a climb! He scored! And there is his 30th goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played into space out wide. He's found the way through. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Japan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pelé. Jordan Henderson. And it's Rijkaard. Pelé. Great vision. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something.
Pirlo! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
CCTV is now
Japan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. There's the start of the second half. Now, can they get him away? Figo. Gerrard. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. Messi. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. And it's Beckham. That's been slipped through. That's tidy. And he's there to get it away. Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he's...
And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Jordan Henderson. Rijkaard. And here's Owen. Pelé.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. Henderson. Rijkaard. And this is Pelé.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
And the shot! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
Oh, smashing header! It's loose, and... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Messi. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Beckham. Tries the cross. Can he finish? And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre?